Welcome back to Kiesel News, everybody. To start today off, we have news that Obi-Wan Kenobi Season 2 is currently being explored. So before, it was kind of just, in limbo. We didn't really think we were getting a Season 2, but now apparently ideas are being explored. Now, thankfully, what Ewan McGregor wants isn't confirmed to be what's happening. This is just what he wants to happen, and he wants to wear the Clone Wars armor and have more flashbacks with Hayden Christensen. And I'm not gonna lie, would I be opposed to that? No. I mean, Anakin is a massive part of Obi-Wan's character. I don't think you could have a show without having a Hayden Christensen flashback. But do we need the whole, that shouldn't be the main thing that people are looking for from the show, in my opinion. We should be looking for a good deep dive into Obi-Wan's psyche, as I don't think we really got enough of that in Season 1. Like, we had, a few traumatizing flashbacks of his, but that was basically it. And I think that, like most people think, that we should focus more on that as opposed to cameo after cameo after cameo. Awesome news up next, in my opinion, being that yearly iPhone releases may be coming to an end. Since, basically, Apple plans to only release products when they're ready, and, there's actually a use to releasing a new iPhone, which is great, in my opinion, as we don't need a fucking new iPhone every 3 months when nothing new is added to them. And people just buy them because they feel the need to buy them to, feel as though they're up to date with everything. And you're not more up to date with the times just because you're buying another identical iPhone, guys. I mean, come on. I'm definitely very glad that we're hopefully going to start seeing iPhones more sparingly. Like, even once every year or year and a half. That'd be better than the current pace where it seems like we're getting, 2 or 3 a year. Now, I assume this isn't the only 40th anniversary celebration for Dragon Ball, but you're going to be getting a new balloon at the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade in celebration of the 40th anniversary. Whoa! If this was really the only 40th anniversary thing, then we'd have an anniversary event worse than Personas for once. Next up, Twitter has been officially unbanned in Brazil because Elon Musk has now paid a $5 million fine. So yeah, this is interesting actually. It shows obviously how important Brazilians were to the Twitter ecosystem if Elon Musk was willing to pay the fine, and I assume agree to whatever the actual terms were. Because obviously $5 million for Elon Musk is nothing, so it would be pretty common sense to give Brazil the $5 million they were asking for. But I'm glad for Brazil. I don't think it was fair to have the entire platform banned just for the entire country. Even if the government had reason to, at least they got rid of the VPN fines relatively early on. But still, I'm glad to see that Brazilians at least have the option to go back now. Velma has officially been cancelled after 2 seasons. So I'm actually pretty surprised by this, as we heard quite a while ago that it was actually already renewed for Season 3, despite all of the hate-watching and shit. But apparently, Warner Bros. Has finally realized that people were just hate-watching to hate-watch, and they didn't actually like the show. So now, thankfully, it is cancelled. Or unthankfully if you really enjoy hate-watching it, but to be honest, I'm very glad that it's gone. Usually I'm for franchises trying something new, right? I don't think you should remain stagnant and do the same thing over and over, especially a franchise like Scooby-Doo that usually just does the same thing over and over, but Velma just did not hit. It would be like if, to expand the Oppenheimer franchise, they made a movie that was like Barbie. The genres and everything, they just don't fit together. Opera GX has added a feature that automatically mutes your audio if you accidentally play KSI's new song. Now, I don't know how you could accidentally manage to play it, like maybe if you were on YouTube autoplay and it just played, but this is just absolutely hilarious. I haven't commented on the whole KSI situation, especially with Lunchley, and how he's responded to Dan TDM, but he's just been a fucking massive crybaby about the whole thing, while Dan TDM has just completely ignored the beef, pretending like it wasn't even there, which is how he should act. And it's just hilarious to see KSI have such a visceral reaction to Dan TDM's worthy response, if you ask me. And yeah, it's funny to see him actually get clowned on by people, because he's been so well respected in the YouTube community for so long. But yeah, I mean, I don't think KSI can really defend his song here. It's ass. Come on. The Amazing Digital Circus is now the third most watched series on Netflix worldwide, as of a couple days ago when I first found out this information, and that is amazing, dude. Now, I'm not a fan of the show personally, but I'm a fan of Glitch as a company overall. I really respect how they moved from just pure YouTube to indie animation, and now they're trying to help out a whole bunch of other indie animators, and basically, they just wanted to move this show to Netflix to show that indie animation can still be successful, and this is definitely showing that, with the fact that Amazing Digital Circus is still fucking popular as fuck, even on Netflix. So yeah, congrats, Glitch. I'm very proud. Next up, we have some very interesting news on Daredevil Born Again, being that New York City in Daredevil Born Again is apparently just as intricate, problematic, and scary as the world of Game of Thrones. And basically what he means by this is that there's just going to be so many conflicting parties and conflicting groups that'll be battling it out, and it's basically just going to be fucking what I was really hoping the show would be, which is just fucking street-level Marvel at its peak. It'll be more than just Daredevil in conflict with somebody. We're going to be seeing many, many conflicts all take place at the same time. An Instagram model is being charged $26,000 for feeding a whole chicken to a goddamn crocodile. Now, I usually don't cover shit like this here on Kiesel News because really, this is such minuscule news, but I just find it so stupid. This woman is claiming ignorance, stating that, oh, I didn't know that feeding a whole chicken to a crocodile would get me in trouble. What are you talking about, dude? That's obviously going to make the crocodile probably choke and almost die, and you're clearly just doing it for attention on your social media. Anyways, so I just find this so fucking stupid, dude. Why would you give a crocodile a whole chicken? To play devil's advocate, though, I do kind of think that 26 grand is a bit much. 26 grand? I think maybe like a 5 grand fine at most, maybe 10. Nintendo has just announced a new product known as Alarmo, which is their own alarm clock. If that wasn't a stupid idea for a Nintendo product already, get a hold of the price. It's $100 goddamn dollars, when a normal alarm clock is $30 at most. Look at these price listings here. They're like $30 at most, and they're charging $100. The only potential thing that can make it worth $100 is that it tracks you while you sleep, and it makes certain noises while you sleep. Like, there's a noise of the Mario coin sound effect and shit like that. But is that worth $100? No. Especially since the main feature of the alarm clock is to wake you up with music from certain Nintendo games, but there's only going to be 5 games at launch, I think. Breath of the Wild, Odyssey, Ring Fit, Pikmin 4, and Splatoon. And to make matters even fucking worse, guys, you'll be able to add music from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and Animal Crossing New Horizons if you update your alarm clock. Yeah, that's right. You can install free fucking updates on your alarm clock. That's fucking stupid as hell. Hey, at least it's not fucking paid DLC. Imagine having to pay for fucking more money for an already $100 alarm clock. This is such a fucking stupid product. Dude, I'm usually like on Nintendo's side with pretty much everything, but even I can't defend this bullshit.